Hate Army General saying hate Army shit. Hate Army. Your name is Hate Army? Cool. I can't wait to see what it looks like. On Twitter, Elon Musk has changed Twitter a bit in a way that I actually really like. What he has done, all right, is he has made it now that basically whenever you post up on Twitter, okay? Whenever you post up, Twitter will now show the actual amount of people who engaged with your post. So that means if anyone even read it, it counts, all right? And the reason why I feel this is kind of important, especially for someone like me, is because as you guys know, I get a lot of online harassment from a bunch of no-load idiots, like this idiot who tipped me $1 to say I don't have a family and I don't have a job. You know, fucking moron. So because there's a lot of morons on the internet, they harass people who like me and my content, and people then tend to not interact with my social media because they feel if they do, they're going to get harassed by morons like that online, which is very true. But what you find out is that in reality, a ridiculous amount of people do actually interact with my content, okay? It's just that they don't like or retweet because they're afraid of getting harassed. So I'll give you a couple examples. So yesterday, my first post of the day yesterday was our Christmas breakfast, all right? And all it was a post of our breakfast. There it is, just showing our breakfast meal. Only 67 likes, only 12 retweets. Wow. No one really cares about Phil's Christmas breakfast, man. Well, actually, 9,826 people saw that post. Almost 10,000 people cared about the Christmas breakfast post. But because no one interacts with my posts on Twitter for fear of being harassed, it looks like 60 people looked at it. So that's just a slight disproportion there. You know what I mean? And now that Elon has turned this on, this is a lot more transparent, right? Here's another example. So here is Jasper. I want to show, where's the post with Jasper? Here it is. It's Jasper with his new Christmas present, which is what we call birthday streamers. It's little colored streamers, okay, that he's playing with. I put 3 pictures of it in on the post. 40 likes, 11 retweets, almost 5,000 people saw it. Do you see? It basically just shows it doesn't matter what this nonsense is that's public facing. People all the time say to me, Phil, I don't understand. For someone who gets, 400 viewers on a stream, for someone who only gets between 500 to 1,000 views on a video, how can you maintain a business? Because number one, it's not true. What you see at any waking moment is not exactly what's going on. Even though there's 400 people watching this stream live, there's probably people watching restreams. There's probably people who watch it later on demand after the fact. That all adds up. And in addition, I have different people who watch at different times, all right, through different mediums. Maybe someone is interested in the podcast, but then later on, someone's interested in God of War. But then later on, someone's interested in High on Life. And it's 3 different people. So even though in one given day, the most of people who ever watched anything was 400, multiply that by 3, now you have over 1,000. You see what I'm saying? It all adds up, and people don't realize this. On social media, I have like almost 27,000 followers on my Twitter account. But when I post up, I can only get 60 likes because people are afraid of being harassed online. The vast majority of people who are my supporters are silent supporters and contributors. They like the content. They've always supported it. They know that is, what I'm putting out is meaningful to them. But they don't want to be harassed by a hate mob of fucking mild-drooling idiots. So they don't engage with it. Here's another example. So yesterday I put out a post of our dinner. Okay? 56 likes. Oh, here it is. Can't see it. It's reflecting. 56 likes. 13 retweets. 7,483 views and climbing. Do you see? If it weren't for these fucking people who are scumbags harassing people online who like my stuff, I would have insane amounts of engagement. I would have, I challenge you, go take a look at someone else who does content on the internet, full-time content creator, who's smaller than me, and take a look at their Twitter account that maybe has 5,000 to 10,000 followers. They will have thousands of likes and retweets on their content because they're not afraid of online harassment like my viewers are, because they don't have this hate mob following them around. You know, it's pretty crazy how different it is. How, you know, but you know, I appreciate the fact that despite the fact that you guys out there who are silent supporters can't really do that public interaction for fear that you're going to get harassed online yourselves, I don't blame you for not doing that public interaction. I still appreciate that you check out the stuff. When you're showing me that on a post that has 60 likes really has almost 10,000 views, that's pretty crazy. And that just shows why I get the support I get. It's because people actually do like it, but they just don't want to be bothered by these idiots, you know? Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. This is something nice because now you can actually see the level of following and support you get, as opposed to just, oh, that guy gets no retweets, so that must mean that no one likes him. No, it's actually the opposite. It's that people don't like the fucking morons on the internet like you, who would probably harass people who like my content. Okay? All right. Carliga just re-upped his membership for 19 months, says, I use a fake username here on Twitter and I speak with you. And that is probably a really good thing to do. The thing is, a lot of people don't want to be bothered with that, right? They have one account for everything, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, one name they use. They don't want to be bothered with making 10 bullshit accounts so they don't get harassed online by online bullies. Because that's all it is. We call them trolls. We call them, you know, all these names, detractors. They're bullies. These are people who literally think that it's okay to just bully people online for no good reason. None. There's no justifiable reason for what they do. They just do it because they know they can get away with it. They're the equivalent of the bully who in high school used to give you the atomic wedgie. They used to give you the wet willy. They used to beat you up, pull your shit, break it on purpose. Why? Because they felt they could get away with it. There's no repercussions. I'll just do it, right? And that's what it is online. These people are incredibly small. You know, they do it because likely they know that they're losers. And this is the only way they can get any kind of feeling of self-worth. This is why they harass people online, right? Just ignore it. And you know, it just sucks that there's not much you can really do. You know what I'm saying? It's going to continue because of the hatred online. These people who just have this insane mob mentality that we're all safe doing it together, right? And thank you to those who do still watch the stuff and engage with the stuff, despite the fact that there is harassment. However, I will say this. Since now everything that I do on Twitter is mirrored here on DSP Gaming, this channel is a safe space where you cannot get harassed. You can leave comments on the videos. You can leave comments on the community posts. You can like them. You know what I say? You can share them with others. I control that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They can't do anything to you here on DSP Gaming. This is a controlled environment. All right? So please understand that. And I hope that at the very least, if you don't want to engage on social media, I understand. I don't blame you. You don't want to deal with this shit, especially if it's your real account. You know, this is my Twitter account I use for everything else. You don't want to get harassed on there by some fucking no-load bully idiot. But you can do it on DSP Gaming and you don't have to worry about it. None of that is even possible. They can't harass you for it. Okay? So, thank you for that. And by the way, engagement on DSP Gaming helps a ton. Helps this business, helps this channel, helps everything grow. And that's key. That's social engagement. That is, you know, what we need here. So thank you to anyone who's doing that currently. Commenting on videos, liking videos, for even the posts. Yes, the community posts help this channel. Okay? All right.